Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
We're doing it! Emergency! Hypocrisy! It's happening! It's a Monday! Ray's going up against me. Carl's going up against me. Melton's going up. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We're doing it, everybody! It's happening! Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah! We're back for Cumia'S Cucks. Like to thank Gladwell Ape for that siren. The great Gladwell Ape, everybody. Happy Monday, September 23rd. How are we doing today? Are we feeling it? We got a lot to get to today. We got drunk calls, the drunk hotline. A lot of people called in from Kevin's show on Saturday. I was driving back from Boca Saturday night, and I was listening to a little bit of the Kevin show, and he had the sorcerer on. And if Kevin, you're watching this right now, you had Nick Ricotta's image on the screen for over an hour while you were talking to the sorcerer. It was so distracting, I had to turn it off. He was playing a video of Nick Ricotta. I don't know why anyone plays Nick Ricotta. He's the most boring motherfucker ever. How did he get so big on YouTube? I mean, I guess his numbers aren't even close to what they used to be, but he is a fucking snooze fest. Holy shit. Only Nick Ricotta can make felony charges boring. I mean, he's a fucking snooze fest. What a fuck. I mean, I know everyone goes after Steel Toe, and you should. He sucks. But don't let Nick Ricotta and April and them off the... April's a whore. Don't make any mistake about it. April is a fucking whore. Don't let her off the hook just because Steel Toe's a piece of shit. I mean, she was the one who cheated on her ex-boyfriend with Aaron. You know, and now she's sleeping with a married couple. Living with them, freeloading, no job. She's a prostitute. So don't get anything twisted about April Emholt. I don't know why she's the victim now and why Kiki and Chrissy are running to her. I know they've maybe girl power, maybe because Steel Toe's a piece of shit, but they're all garbage people. And don't forget, Nick Ricotta was the guy who fucking implemented the swinging. This is the scumbag who brought coke into it. He got them onto cocaine, and he suggested swinging. He's the guy. And by no means is this an excuse for Aaron. I'm not backing up Aaron here. I'm not an Aaron sympathizer. I hate Aaron. If you guys remember correctly, all this started because of Aaron with me. Aaron came at me unprovoked for 2 months until I snapped back, and then he ran away. And then I ran his fucking wife off the internet. But I'm the guy who this all came from. But Nick Ricotta and April Emholt, and even the wife with 5 kids, they should all be held accountable. All of them. So I know people like to take sides all the time, but you can't take sides in this situation. You can't. I know Kiki's like, oh, girl power. I mean, did Aaron headbutt April? Did he choke her? Probably. But she was all into the fucking Nick Ricotta. When Nick pitched it to Aaron, she's like, yeah, let's do it. And another piece of shit move is she just left those kids. She left all those kids. She was the stepmom. Everyone seems to forget that. She was the stepmom of those kids, and she just whoosh, gone. No goodbye. No, I miss you. Hope you're doing well. How you been? How's school? Any new friends? Nothing. She just left after she called herself the stepmom. You know? I mean, granted, they got the mom of the year right here, Ashley LaRue, Love Until Forever. Pick up the book, Fox Point Publishing. It's a great book. I'm only on page 24. Almost done. But she's a piece of shit. I mean, I don't understand why she became the victim in all of this. They're not. They're all garbage people.
I'm not garbage. David, quit saying I'm garbage. You're an asshole. That's why I quit the deal talking to you. Because you're a meanie majini.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Hey, it's JD Straight Shot. He's been a member for 6 months. Whoa! Thanks for your membership, everybody. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. Let's gift some memberships. Let's get back to the promised land of 1900. We hit it. We hit 1900. That was a fucking unbelievable month. Shout out to Google AdSense who paid me out today. Finally, Jesus Christ, take your time. Does Mersh still have the cherry 1998 BMV? It's the rated the most comfortable car he's ever lived in. Whoa! Yeah, Mersh. I don't know if you guys saw the video on Friday. Oh, no, Thursday was the last show I did. I had took off Friday. I filled in at the Boca Black Box last minute. They needed a headliner. So Friday show, I didn't really promote it because I really wanted Saturday to be good. And holy shit, was it? Thank you to everyone that came. Stu John, Rick from Patreon, the $100 sponsor, Stu John. That was great. I've been doing that room every 6 months. I'm building up a little nice following in Boca. And again, I never claimed to be the ticket selling guy like Rob Saul. He doesn't sell tickets. He has to open for people. I never claimed to be the ticket guy, but we sold out the small room. It was fucking great, man. So thank you to everyone that came out. That was fucking money on Saturday. Anyways, yeah, Thursday, I played the clip of Mersh saying if I took down the Dabbleverse, he would buy me a beer. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Whoa. Fucking a beer with Mersh. Whoa. Wow. A beer with Mersh, everybody. I mean, who can turn down that offering? I mean, that is huge on every level. That's huge. And I was like, what? A beer with Mersh? Mr. Humpty Dumpty himself, Mr. Cross-eyed, chain-smoking drunk, balding motherfucker. Let's go. I'm taking down the Dabbleverse, everybody. My reward? A beer with Mersh. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Unbelievable, man. I love it. I thought Mersh didn't like me, but turns out he fucking loves me. No, he actually hates me, which is fine. I have zero interest in hanging out with Mersh ever. Although I did meet Royce, and he was actually a pretty nice guy. That Royce guy was, I think when I first moved to Florida, I was driving back from a gig. Where the fuck was I? I think it was in Winter Gardens or something. I don't remember. It was like a one-nighter. And I saw Big J Okerson was at the Orlando Improv. So I was like, okay, I could swing over. I hadn't seen Big J in a minute. So I stopped over. I texted Big J. He's like, yeah, come through, do a guest spot. And I get to the green room. They're all hanging out. And they introduced me to Royce, but he said Mersh. Like I must have didn't hear him correctly. So I thought Royce was Mersh the whole time. So I remember I DM Mersh going, hey, nice meeting you at the Orlando Improv. And Mersh wrote back as a cocksucker. He's like, it wasn't me. It was fucking Royce, you fucking loser. I was like, who? What? Who are you? I don't even know you. So Mersh has always been a douchebag to me since day one. From day one, Mersh was a douche. But yeah, let's grab a beer, man. That's going to be fucking sweet, dude. Just got to take down the Dabbleverse? No problem. As they eat their own. I mean, none of these fucks have any new ideas. I mean, Chrissy came running back to Carl. Anthony is gone. Whatever was left of his show is gone, dude. O&A is dead. Frank is telling Chrissy, you got to team up with this guy again. We got to get it going. We got to get those numbers up. It doesn't look good with 96,000 subscribers and we're only getting 87 views live. Let's go. Yeah, man. Chris Hall says Zenhauser's opening for Big J. Yeah, Big J's a nice guy. He lets everyone open for him. Even Ray. Even Ray opens for Big J from time to time, especially when he comes to Cleveland. He lets Ray MC. Yes, MC, Ray. You're the host of Big J shows when he comes to Cleveland because they hate you at Hilarities. I know that for a fact, Jack. Oh, no, John, you going to strike my channel now? Stuttering John was offered $1,000 from, I'll just go ahead and say it right now. I said it was an unnamed supporter. The Legend. His boy, The Legend, was offering $1,000 if John showed up to do 10 minutes of stand-up comedy at the Boca Black Box on Saturday. And I gave him the option to go before me or after me. And, man, You didn't want to follow me on Saturday. I was fucking killing. I usually do 45 to 50 when I headline because I like get in, get out. I'm like the opposite of Carlos Mencia. But the crowd was so fucking hot at an hour and 20. And John, you would not want to follow me. You wouldn't. It would have been really, really bad. But you should have came and collected 1,000. There was a lot of fans there, a lot of friends. You could have had content. You could have made some new fans. You could have got drunk at the Miller Ale House on Glad's Road. You could have drove home. You missed out, John. You fucked up. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. I saw the clip. You're like, I wasn't even mad at Chad. I'm not even mad at Chad. I was just trying to prop him up and get him some money. No, you saw that I made $1,000 that day. That's why you called the legend and bitched him out. Like, why would you give Chad any money? Why would you do that? Now John's trying to twist it like, I was just trying to help him out. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You may fool a couple people with your lying, but I know what you were doing, John. We know. Everyone knows, John. We know. You lie. You lie a lot. But you could have made $1,000, did some stand-up, and you bitched out. Like a bitch. And that's what it is. And that's a fact, Jack. Strike the channel. By the way, when I say that's a fact, Jack, I'm making fun of it, John. We're not stealing it because it's cool. I came up with that. Even though Bill Murray said in Stripes 35, 40 years ago. Shout out to Angelo's Pizza, everybody. Look at this. Tony Mazer bought this for my birthday. Angelo's Pizza, the best pizza in the world in Lakewood, Ohio. They don't even sponsor the show, and I'm propping them up. They're not even a sponsor of the show. But you know who is? Planet Fitness. There it is. Shout out to Planet Fitness. Our number one sponsor. Use the promo code MUDSHOW. Get a discount on your membership in selected cities. Right? But it's Cumia'S Cucks. We'll save that for the Ray DeVito show. Big W just became a member. I thought you were already a member, you fuck. What the hell, man? On our march back to 1900. Where the fuck you been, Big W? Tarnish Main says, I would have to try pizza to agree. Yes, if you're ever in the Cleveland, Ohio area, go to the west side, Lakewood, Ohio, where Ray grew up, Ray DeVito. He's Ray DeVito. His chin is neato. Perry Skincare. Yeah, that's right. Use the promo code CHAD10 get 10% off. That's right. Perry Skincare. Shout out to Lisa Stewart. We're moving units over there, people. She's very happy with the promotion. Let's hope she sticks around for the month of October. There it is, perryskincare.com. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off any order. I know Stella bought some. Shout out to the $100 tier while we're at it. Shout out to Ken Mosca, who had a fun weekend, right, Ken? Vinny Cash, I was texting with him. He lost $10,000 in Vegas this weekend. Not sure if I'm supposed to promote that or not, but Vinny Cash dropped some cash. Twinkle Ho 99, Stu John, Jared Thompson, the legend, Randy P, Anthony, Craig T, Jack's back. Big Papa, Bob R, Crooklyn Comedy, Deadpool, Perry Skincare, and Mr. Nick Swartzen are your $100 tiers. Shout out to the $100. I was getting messages from a lot of people on Saturday that went to see Nick Swartzen thinking I was going to be opening for him in Akron, Ohio, near my hometown. I was already booked. And I'll be jumping on later on in the tour with him. So I unfortunately did not do Akron with him, but he said it was great. First time he said he was in Cincinnati and Akron, and they said the show was fantastic. So shout out to my buddy Nick, the $100 tier. Go see him. He's on tour. His new hour is fucking fantastic. He's doing a great job. Good old Swartzy. And he's filming Happy Gilmore this month. Happy Gilmore 2. Everyone's looking forward to that. And we want to give a shout out to Crooklyn Comedy's YouTube page. Go subscribe to it. YouTube.com/Crooklyn Comedy. Hit subscribe. Be a part of it. It's easy to do. And Deadpool's promoting Psych Labs, which I subscribed to last week. Hit their YouTube page, the notification. They got a lot of Levyverse things over there. In fact, Bob Levy just retweeted my tweet. Thank you, Bob Levy. 400 plus rocking and rolling. Thank you. Hit the like button, everybody, or Ray wins. We can't have that. Ray's going live at 1. We will be watching. We will be watching the Ray DeVito, or the Rock Bottom podcast. I have the Ray DeVito show. And holy shit, tomorrow night, I think all comes together. You're in for a hell of a Ray DeVito show. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. If this all comes together, I'm just teasing it. You're going to want to be a part of it. It's fucking unbelievable what we have in store for you. So make sure you hit that like button and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Apparently, Steel Toe was hung over this morning. He ended the show early because he got drunk. For a guy who criticizes Nick Rekieta's drug use in April, he seems to be getting drunk quite a bit. He seems to be getting drunk quite a bit these days. It's probably not a good look when you got pending felony charges and a violation of a restraining order. You know, it's not a good look. I'm just saying. And that's me saying it. Let's check in with the show. This is the last couple minutes of his show. I guess he came back later in the afternoon. He had to take a nap.
And we'll lose to the Lions. Vikings are going 15-2. Number 1 seed.
You know, Swartz is a huge Vikings fan, so we always text each other because the fucking Browns got slammed yesterday by the shitty Giants. But I kind of root for the Vikings because of Nick, but I hate him because of this fucking tool because he finds joy in it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Whoa!
Pablo Pacheco says,
He stole my saying. He stole we're doing it. Everyone's taken from me. Ray took the $100 tier, changed it to the $50. Now I hear Ray's going to steal the drunk line. Now Steel Toe's taking we're doing it. Is this retaliation? Aaron, is this retaliation because I took the hype train? Whoa! I never did a hype train this early in the show before. This is unheard of. Why am I doing? Because I didn't do it on Thursday. I took the hype train. I didn't realize I forgot B Dabbler Tukey gave me the hype train song. I didn't realize it at the time because I didn't know who he was. But we know it now.
Give me back the hype train. Nick wants the hype.
I know, whore. April's a whore. Yeah. It's a hype train. We're doing it on my hype train. We're doing it on the hype train. I love it. We're doing it. Big W's on the hype train. Yay! Let's bring on the Jackson 5 while we're at it. It's a Jackson 5 hype train. They said it couldn't be done, and I'm doing it right now. Let's go. Hype train Jackson 5. Woo! Tito, Jermaine, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I don't know who the fuck these guys. Woo! It's the legend! Give it up to the legend! Fucking Stuttering John bitched out legend. Stuttering John can't. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing it on a hype train. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Gearbox is on the hype train, everybody. Gearbox. Hype train. Let's go. Michael Jackson. You know what? We got a new producer. We got a new producer. Yeah. We got a brand new producer for Cumia'S Cucks, everybody. Let's go. Yes. Let's bring on Carl to the hype train. He's live right now. He's live. Let's go. We're going up. Where are we at? It's the creep off. Yeah, they're live. We're going up against the creep off and Ray. They got 40 people watching.
Give the people what they want.
Let's go.
Horror shock.
This is very
This fucking song is so long. This song is so long. Hey. Yeah. Here we go. Jesus, I got to cut that song down. That song is too fucking long. Hey, it's Carl, everybody. Carl the Dork. And their creep off show that no one watches. Nobody watches the creep off. With Vinny Paulino.
Hola, creepos. Welcome to another episode of your favorite true crime podcast, a show about creeps by creeps for you creeps. I'm your host. My name is Vinny. Want to say hello to you.
55 people are watching.
Excelsior, true believers.
And I want to welcome my co-host back to the studio, as my mother once affectionately referred to him as a rat bastard. It's hot Carl.
He can't wait
What
to
is happening, Vinny Paulino? I can tell you were going to screw up the intro because I can see where your mouth
look at
is,
the
where your
banner
cursor
between
is.
these two.
And I was watching you just start to dart around. You didn't know what you wanted to do. You
Oh my
wanted to
God.
soundboard
Oh my
the
God,
next
Vinny
thing.
Paulino. Oh my
You
God.
go over to the comments. I'm like, wait, no, I got to do this first.
I mean, Carl, cut ties with this show. This creep off is like nobody watches it. Nobody. You're like Chris, you got Chrissy Mayer numbers with your 25,000 subscribers over there. It's not good. It's not good. Hey, look who's back. It's the legend. You're supposed to give me a call, motherfucker. You can extend that $1,000 offer again. Oh, again, I want to see some footage of the comedic legend Stuttering John in action. Yes, John, if you're such a fucking great comic, if you're such a headliner, come do 10 minutes of your best shit. It was like $1,000 to do 10 minutes of your best shit. Like, what else did you do Saturday night? How much money did you make Saturday night? If you're a headliner, there would be some video footage of you doing stand-up comedy somewhere. There's nothing. So the $1,000 is still on the table, man. Like, you're just a bitch. You can say whatever you want. Oh, yeah, I was just trying to pump up Chad, get him some juice and some views. I don't need it, dude. I blew you away, and you know it. You ran with your tail between your legs, John. Just admit you're a bitch. Just admit. NJ Rangers in the house, everybody. Give him a like. Give him a like. Let's get back to the promised land of 1900s steel toe. Is that a quote of his? Alonzo Slugworth Jones, $5. Whoa! Hey, Mud, I jumped in the Colorado River this weekend. Wow. But I pussed out with the Bite It at the hotel. Shout out to Dude Wipes, not sponsor, but quality shit. Wow, that sounds aggressive. Speaking of Colorado, happy birthday to Brant Tobler. My good comedian friend Brant Tobler's birthday is today. I tweeted it out, so go wish him a happy birthday. I'm going to try to get him on the football show Thursday with Kevin. He does a good job over there. G-Rob, we're doing it. Were you on the hype train? I must have forgot. I'm really rusty with the hype train. lately. I don't know what's going on. We're doing it. We're doing it. Speaking of which, somebody sent me this, or should I tell you who sent it to me? Do they want proper credit? Because I like going back in time and watching some things just to remind you of how this all started. Just to remind everybody where this all came from. Was it Stallion that sent me this? I don't remember. Was it? No, it was Salvador M. Salvador M sent me this little nugget. And I guess this is on the Steel Toe Boring Reddit. One of the few Reddits that I pay attention to. Actually, I pay attention to a couple of them as of late. So let's go. Hold on. I'm pulling a Stuttering John. I'm taking forever to get there. I have too many fucking windows open. Too many fucking windows. Ray was supposed to be live 5 minutes ago, and no one's watching. Now I lost my everything. Everything's gone. Everything is gone. What happened? Now, what a Monday. Way to start off a Monday. I forgot. I lost everything. The whole show's gone. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Sorry about the taking forever to do this. Here it is. This is let's go back in time, everybody. This is from the Steel Toe Boring Reddit. This is April and her husband at the time talking shit on the Z-Man. Let's watch. Let's go back in time.
The thing is, Chad, I'm here to help you.
Oh.
All right. Whether it's a Rodecaster board, whether it's a microphone, whether it's tips on your career. Because again, I'm far better at broadcasting, but I'm not a selfish God. I'm a generous God. April, did I not teach you?
You did.
And have you not done much better?
God, somebody did say on Twitter today, clearly she's got no experience and he beats her.
Fair.
But he beats me into being what he needs me to be.
Do you feel you're getting better as a broadcaster?
Yeah.
See, Chad, my record speaks for itself.
It does. Your record speaks for itself. You beat her. You choke her. You have felony charges.
You haven't helped anybody.
I think
Chad,
your numbers show it.
You need to humble yourself.
Remember, don't ever forget, guys. You remember when April says, don't ever,
you get the fucking go after him every day.
To me, you need to say, you know what? I picked a fight I can't win. I'm obviously on tilt. I'm going crazy up there by the lake.
That is Chad.
That is Chad saying I'm going crazy by the lake. Oh, I love it. Isn't it fun to showcase these fuckers, these cucks, these bitches, Carl's boys? Steel Toe was trying his hardest to get in. I was thinking about this yesterday. By the way, I had a private gig last night outside of Lando Lakes down here in the Tampa area. It was a referral and great show, by the way. It was fucking fantastic. Somebody that saw me at Swartz and Show in Dania Beach referred me to a business and they hired me, and boy, it was fun. Anyways, I was driving back from my gig and I was thinking about them because Steel Toe came after me to impress Carl, Cumia, and Chrissy. He was trying his hardest to get in with all of them, and they all hate him now, and they all cover him and make fun of him. So it's just fucking hilarious to look back on this stuff. Like that clip that Salvador M sent me. Doodle! Missed you, Chad. F Pyramids. I missed you, Doodle. Where were you last week? Where the fuck were you?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The legend's back. The stand-up footage of Stuttering John doesn't seem to exist. I mean, do you guys got to hold John's feet to the fire, guys? You really do. You got to hold his feet to the fire. The legend's back. What happened to Rob Saul having a breakdown? Abruptly ended his $7 stream while admitting to no longer having his bartending job. Soft batch Saul. Is that true? Call. What happened to Rob Saul having a breakdown? Abruptly ended his $7 stream while admitting to no longer having his bartending jobs. Did he lose his bartending gig? Oh, no. Can somebody please confirm this? This is excellent news because he bragged about his bartending gig for so long about he's a bartender. I need to know now. Can somebody confirm this? Jeff Closer says that sucks. Legend, you better be serious here. Rob has been demoted to pro dog jerker. Ryan says, when's Mazer's Mondays end? Tony membership, or I'm Tony membership. I just saw. Yes, we need to know. Did Rob Saul lose his bartending gig? I need to break the. Flat Cat says it sucks when someone loses their job. It does suck, but it's funny when it's Rob because he bragged about his bartending gig for so long. And just like that, Gary Player just gifted 5! We're doing it! Yeah! Gary Player! Woo! I'm getting confirmation. He admitted it. And Shuli's trolls were trolling him. He got mad as hell and deleted and ended his stream. That is phenomenal news. So it's confirmed. Rob Saul lost his bartending gig. Yeah. That's hilarious. So funny. So funny. Wow, Rob. What are you going to do now? Are you going to be a streamer now? Are you going to be begging for money on the internet like Stuttering John, your hero? Oh, Rob. Rob needs super chats. Let's see what Ray's doing, everybody. He's got a guest. Oh, he's got that dumb chick, that puppet chick. Ray's desperate.
That people with more children pay less taxes. I have 5 children and I pay no taxes.
42 people are watching Ray right now. 42.
I think we're gonna
hit the like button.
All right, I hope no one shoots you. I hope you're all right.
Well, report to my demise.
Wow, read the room, Ray.
I'm not ready to become a family just yet. Go on.
When's the last gig you guys had?
Ray thought he can go up against me, Carl, Melton, and he brings on this chick that everyone hates. Legitimately. Ah, wow.
Stewart was set to appear. Bill, less than marvelous. Bill Maher. Less than
Look at
marvelous.
Ray.
Bill Maher. Less than marvelous.
Look at Ray.
And they
Is he less than marvelous or not?
Yes,
Is he or
less
not?
than marvelous.
He's less than marvelous.
Ray's so desperate to get his YouTube numbers back up that he'll do anything. He's like, I'll have this chick on because she was on MLC. Wow, he's losing viewers. They're down to 39 live.
Yes, the one in Pennsylvania. That.
Wow, Ray. Speaking of the Ray DeVito show, you're going to want to watch tomorrow night. If everything comes together like I think it's going to come together, you're going to want to be a part of it. Oh! Yeah. We don't promote. Hey, it's Ken Mosca! Woo! Ken, I got to fix something real quick for you. I don't know what happened, but we got to fix something real quick. Ken Mosca is supposed to be one of our moderators, and his wrench doesn't seem to be there. Did somebody take? I'm like the only one power. So we're going to fix that right now. We're going to fix. We also have a poll up. Will Mersh pay up if I take down the shit verse? 46% says no. 18% says yes, and 36% says Mersh sucks. All right. Where is he? Because someone took away Ken Mosca's wrench. We need to investigate that. But guess what, motherfucker? You just got it back. You got a wrench now, motherfucker. I lost on the Cowboys, won on the Mets. Well, I lost on the Browns because they suck. Deshaun Watson stinks. Deshaun Watson is awful. Thanks a lot, Ken Mosca. Rob didn't lose his job. He switched employers, according to Damon Feldman. Is that how he's trying to soften the blow? Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, boy.
It was fun while it lasted. Beloved Chatter's back. Where's he been? Everyone likes that puppet lady more than Ray. That's not a good sign at all. I mean, she's pretty bad. She's really bad. Oh, by the way, Beetlejuice, Beloved Chatter saw it. He said it was pretty decent. It was all right. I didn't hate it. It wasn't awful, but it didn't need to be made. That's for a fact. I don't know. That's just my movie review. Why does Xerox hate pyramids? Was he scammed by one? I don't know. He said fuck pyramids, though. He's not a fan.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. And meanwhile, he doesn't rap anymore. He was a rapper on Fiverr. He was on the Fiverr app, and you could hire Xerox to write for you. He was a ghost rapper, a ghost rhymer. But now he's no longer in the game. He's full on internet troll. He's full on. Did anybody watch Dabble Point on Friday? I was driving back, or I was driving to Boca, and Kevin, everyone's saying Kevin sent you the link, and I'm like, well, I can't jump on. But boy, is Carl desperate now. Holy shit. He's in bed with Melton now. And Moody, that fucking guy says nothing. But their show sucks. And I guess Truly quit. Dabble Point. Now Carl's stuck. He thinks his brilliant idea. Now they're covering Steel Toe. And Carl's literally taking everyone's takes that have already been said already.
Quickly enough to, do you know what I mean? Like it's too.
Look at Melton's. He makes it so dark in there because he doesn't want people to see his face because he has all those fucking potch marks on his face and that pubic hair of beard, and he's getting fatter, so he makes it as dark as possible. But the reason why I bring this up because everyone was telling me how drunk and high Melton was. He was incoherent the whole time.
Too risky to put stuff on screen.
It would also make it easier for people to go back and track his super tips or super chat.
Yeah, Melton sounds really fucking high every time he does the show.
Because
I think this is all getting to him. I think all of this is really getting to him because he can't do a show. Somebody sent me the first 5 minutes of his show from I forgot what show it was, but he couldn't even open his eyes. He was so baked out of his fucking mind. I mean, I feel bad for this guy at this point.
You could just see them on the screen and
You can go to playboard.co.
Look at Carl's muscle now. He's got Tukey, Moody, and oh man, they're all using each other.
And you can look that up for any channel.
Oh, fantastic.
Somebody says this Moody guy's like 5'3". Is that true?
Yeah. There's our tip of the week right there. It's what you always get when you tune into.
It's funny how Melton just goes to community and just tries to fucking. He used me. He used Kevin. Then he tried to be working with the Shuley Network. Now he's with Carl. I think it's a match made in heaven now. Now they're all covering
This
Steel
little
Toe.
piggy, thinking of the 1,500 people who are watching us live on this little piggy, the very first ever Steel Toe roundtable show that we're doing with my man.
This is very pathetic by Carl.
Tukey from Tukey Soup, tukeysoup.com.
But
yes.
But that being said, his super chats were like $1,500 in August total.
Yeah, it's not
Dude,
great.
look how fucking baked Melton sounds. He sounds so. I love when Melton was doing those shows in when he was over in Scotland when he took everyone's money to go on vacation, and when he doesn't have his he's so feminine. His voice is so gay. I think it's all getting to him.
Stop it.
It's not. He doesn't get a lot of.
Make it darker, Melton. Make it darker. We won't see your face anymore. We can't tell the botch marks on your face and how fat you
Drew
are.
Lane, I was on his show, and Drew's getting sucked into the steel toe thing now. And we were
now Drew's on to the steel toe. Holy shit. Welcome to the party, pal. It only took you 2 years, you fucking losers. Welcome to the party, pal. It's unbelievable. It all started with me fighting with this fuck, and now you guys are all fucking grifting off steel toe. Kiki, Chrissy now, Carl. Jesus, take your time getting there. I already read that. We know, Citizen M, you're a dick rider. We're not reading your fucking thing. Z-Man, can we get a Rob Saul impression begging not to lose his job? Loser. I didn't lose my job. The legend's a loser. The legend's a loser. I didn't lose my job. I'm in a union. I'm a union bartender, so I didn't lose my job. Legend's a loser. Stuttering John's the best. I'm the villain of the Dabbleverse, and only 34 people watch me. Black Cat's not happy with me. He's like, it's not cool. Jeff Closer's been a member for 17. Is that a record? I think Bill from Jersey's the record. I think you're right there, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, boy.
Ray sings all the gayest songs word for word. Ray, as soon as he hears a lyric or a song title, he has to sing. How's a guy who sings nonstop not able to sing at this point? I mean, he's constantly singing songs, and he has the worst fucking voice. Why is that? Why is that? Hey, shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow. He put together this fucking great video over on his page. Go subscribe to it. This is fantastic.
My Panthers finally won a game yesterday. I swear the Panthers are starting to become the Cleveland.
Wait, this is not it. This is the last couple minutes of Steel Toe Show from today.
Browns of the South. I wish I could tell you you're wrong, but you guys put Andy Dalton in there, and all of a sudden you're kicking the shit out of teams. Good job. No, it's good for the Panthers.
All right. I don't want to hear football talk from Aaron. Where's that video at? From So Thorough Joe Burrow. Here it is. This is fantastic. Good work on So Thorough.
Maybe I'm a narc. Maybe I'm a square. Maybe I'm a dork. Maybe I'm a nerd.
This is Aaron M. Halt's first restraining order filed by his first ex-wife, Ashley LaRue. Respondent made harassing phone calls or sent harassing text messages to the victim as follows. This is Ashley LaRue's official statement from the harassment restraining order, also known as HRO, that she filed on her ex-husband Aaron M. Halt in May of 2024.
Aaron is my ex-husband, and we have 3 children together.
Yes!
After Aaron
Charlotte.
divorced, Aaron married his current wife, April. Initially, April and I had a good relationship.
Louie,
and I were able to communicate
Emily,
well. However, that
Lillian,
changed after
Landon,
Aaron
it's
learned
in her
April
book.
had confided
It's
in
in
me
her
that
book.
Aaron was abusing her. There is a history
This
of
is a great
domestic
video.
abuse between Aaron and April in between May and August 2022. At Charlotte's dance recital, April confided in me that she was being abused by Aaron. April told me that Aaron was head-butting her and squeezing her until she couldn't breathe. April also told me that Aaron told her to, quote, crawl back into the hole that is Litchfield.
Whoa!
I was scared for April and I cried with her. I
She's a
wasn't
whore.
able to sleep. April and I also
Is that her
sent
real voice?
enclosed
That'd be
text
great.
messages regarding the
shit.
abuse.
April reaches out to Ashley and says,
I hope Balin treats you like you're living in a.
This is so funny.
I hope
She's a whore.
Perfect love story. I don't know what to do.
I don't know
or how
what
you
to
got
do.
through.
I
But I'm
don't know what to
glad
do.
that's over for you.
I don't know what to do.
I must be the worst human alive.
It must be the worst human alive.
Please always keep this between us.
Please keep this
Ashley
between us.
texts back.
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
I like
will always have your
cocaine.
back.
And
I
that's
promise you
it.
that you deserve nothing but the absolute best because your heart
She's got
is one
the
of the kindest,
best.
most beautiful, and loving ones that I've known.
She's got the best.
I wish your love story was everything you dreamed of, and it breaks
It
my
is. She's dating a married couple.
heart.
The alleged abuse Aaron inflicted on April caused her to recklessly text and drive.
I have never seen someone behave with such malice and intent to harm. I'm sobbing my way to Litchfield right now and couldn't help but think of you and how I
Litchfield.
hope you're in a good place. Please don't tell anyone I said
I want to
any
move
of
to Litchfield.
this, but I wish I'd known more before it was
You know
too
what's
late.
another thing I noticed about April? I actually called this out when she was actually still married to Aaron and she was on the show. She has no friends. None. That's a huge red flag. She has absolutely no friends whatsoever. Like the whole time she was with Aaron, everyone said Aaron scared away all her friends. No, she's never had friends. Kiki and Gino were the closest things to friends she's ever had. And Chrissy Mayer. That's a huge red flag. So, for everyone that hates Aaron, you got to really, really look at April. I mean, she's a total red flag.
Especially don't let him know I talked to you. The kids are good. This is very much something he did to me only.
Wow.
Ashley, who also experienced the horrors of living with Aaron, responded with sound advice.
Babe, I don't know how he isn't loving you with every fiber of his being every day because you've given him such exceptional care.
Do you think Ashley's taking all this back because of what happened to April?
You always give him grace and love, and honestly, you are the best thing to have happened to him besides our incredible babes.
I don't know if he can love anyone but himself sometimes.
And again, she just walked out on Aaron's kids. She was the stepmom and she's no longer in their lives. She just left them completely. That's a piece of shit of a person.
I really try.
I would and will never speak to him about anything you and I have or will talk
This is
about.
amazing.
You are one of my dearest friends, and I would never lose your
Shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow for putting this together and subscribe to his page. It's already got over 1,000 views.
trust. Especially when I know the monster behind the scenes.
Wow.
That is the correct word to use. Thank you.
Monster.
All I will say is that you need to know that you are more than good enough, and you need to know your worth, because he will make you feel like nothing, so he can feel like he's everything.
I don't know if I could ever be good enough for him, and that's the truth.
That is not true. He wants you to feel that way, so you crawl back and feel like the only way you can survive is because of everything he can give you. He knows
Yeah.
you're boosted, so he crushes your spirit to fulfill that inside himself. You are not broken. It's
I bet she takes all this back now.
something inside of him. I don't want to talk shit, but you need to know the truth of what you are dealing with, and you need to protect yourself.
They're all garbage. All of them. All of them are garbage. I've been saying that from the get-go. Mud, you might want to check out Ray's show. It's particularly bad today. Let's take a look. It looks really bad. We checked in with it earlier, and it was he had 39 people watching, going up against me, Carl, and Melton at the same time. But now he has 40 people watching. We're doing it.
I need to, so I don't lose my whisker again. But you said you won before. Fake news. I won, and it was huge.
This is how desperate Ray is. Ray has to have this puppet lady on because Kevin had her on at one point. He thought this was going to really shake things up.
You know that, right?
He's confused, man. Again, more.
Is Ray high too? Is Ray smoking weed like Melton now?
I don't think people.
Oh, look at Ray's eyes. I think he's high.
So was that it then in Milwaukee that you showed up there?
Oh my God, what a waste of everyone's time that show is. Holy shit. Wow, Bill from Jersey just gifted 5. Woo! Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Thank you, Bill. We're doing it. Oh, what a great day. Thank you so much, Bill from Jersey, everybody. Thank him. He's your head moderator. He's your head wrench. Ken Mosca, you got your wrench back, baby. Salvador M says Puppet Lady has fans that fetish. Thanks again to Salvador M for sending me that clip of Steel Toe I played earlier. Doodle says smoking gummies. Didn't Ray bring her to MLC? Low energy Ray. A. Thompson's Shark, that lady was funny on MLC. She was annoying as fuck. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. Let's check in with Eric Nagel, everybody, because he's been MIA as of late. I'd like to go over to his YouTube page. He has not gone up in subscribers. He's still at 3.58 thousand. He did a show 10 days ago and has 88 views. 88 of the It's Eric Nagel show. So it's not going well for him.
Farewell, Ted Cruz. Our hearts sank. We prayed. We were wrong.
But also this, he did a test show. I guess Eric Nagel's trying to branch off and do things. He did a test show with Luby.
Okay.
Now I have nothing against Luby. She's always been very nice to me, but only 164 people watched this test show with Luby.
Okay.
Is this working? Are we live?
It appears it.
It appears that somebody
Wow.
already said desert burn or dessert burn because I don't know how to read English.
So Eric Nagel with the keen eye for talent, the guy who just really knows how to read a room, said, "You know what? I'm going to put together a show with Luby. That's going to draw in numbers." So apparently the test show was one show, and he's no longer with us. Thanks again to Bill from Jersey for gifting 5. Hey, everybody, it's Kevin Brennan's brother. Woo! Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Jack Brennan, 666. My twin brother Kevin divergenized Sarah Silverman, and I mouth fucked Bette Midler. Whoa! We don't like that type of language on the show, everybody. Wow. We don't like that type of language. Oh, I teased it earlier. Oh, wait. Mike E says Eric is weird. I don't think he gives a shit about numbers. He just does shows for himself. Well, if that's the case, he's killing it. If E-Rock is just doing shows for himself and doesn't give a shit about numbers, then he's on fire. Because he's not getting numbers at all. At all. Big W says Kevin's brother works blue. Yeah, he's got a filthy mouth on him, man. That's a fact, Jack. This is the beginning of Aaron's show this morning. This is before he cut it loose to go take a nap because he was hungover.
And no Johnny. No Johnny quite yet.
No Johnny quite yet. Johnny never shows.
Did football get the best of him too? I think football might have got the best of Johnny as well. He's not a football guy.
That'd be great if Johnny quit.
Oh, but I got up. I woke up this morning.
Got out of bed.
Right? That's another win for the toe. Oh, man, I am looking particularly vampiric this morning. Good boy.
He's always looking at himself in the monitor. Always.
Welcome to the show. You know what greases the skids on this program? Money. I got to get comfortable because today should be a very comfortable day.
Yeah.
It should be. I should feel very good today. I did not expect Johnny to not be here, though.
Someone's going to get a talking to, Johnny Crutches.
That's me up a little.
You think he's going to disappear like Corey Adam did? He just left and never came back again? Doodle says he's always begging. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I'm a little Johnny not being here, but we have a great show today.
No, you don't.
Oh, God.
You cut it. That's how you know he's a liar. He said, we have a great show today, and he only did an hour. That's not a great show because he said he was too hungover.
That's going to be.
That's not a great show.
And that's going to be all day.
I've always said that. That's why I never start off the show going, it's going to be a great show. You're going to want to tune in. We got a great, it's because you don't know. You don't. So far, we're an hour into my show and it sucks. And that's why I never say it's going to be a great show. Today, my show sucks. I'm just kidding. It's fantastic.
That little hiccup burp thing. Triple N says, had a couple drinks yesterday. Maybe a couple. Look, man, I had a couple. Here's what happened. So I had an original plan to go to the Vikings game, and it fell through. The plan.
You notice he's always going to the Vikings game without his kids. He's constantly going to the Vikings game without his kids. He took Gino and Keanu there, bought these unbelievable seats on the 50-yard line. But like, if I'm not a dad, obviously, but if I was a dad, I would be taking my kids to all the sporting events. Caitlin Clark always brags about her father taking her driving 3 hours to a WNBA game when she was a kid. This guy never takes his kids to a Vikings game. He just takes them to the fucking cabin where he doesn't have to spend money. Literally takes them to the cabin. That's it. And next door to karaoke with the neighbors. You never hear him taking them on vacation. He never takes them to Vegas. He would take April to Vegas once a year, but he never takes the kids anywhere. Not even Stoney's for a pizza.
Plan fell through.
Because Stoney's got pizza.
And instead, my neighbor.
He's hanging out with the neighbor.
Friend of mine. I should say friend. But he is my neighbor. Geographically, he's my neighbor. Personally, he's my friend.
Saw my neighbor Scott yesterday.
He informed me that at his house.
Whoa!
And this is going to sound gay, but it's not. At his house, he was having a mimosa party.
That's
at
gay.
10 a.m. for the football games.
That's gay. Mimosa party's gay. What's wrong with you?
A mimosa party, right? And I'm sorry for the low-key atmosphere of today's show, but
I know, and it's normally there's so much energy.
Trying not to give myself a headache. So I partook in some of the.
He's currently out on bond, just for the record. He's getting drunk on bond.
Mimosa bar.
This is really good when every lawyer is watching this. Every single lawyer, Ashley LaRue, Child Services.
I also had a Bloody Mary.
Whoa!
Before the mimosa bar. And then I had an old fashioned before the mimosa bar. And then
I mean, come on already. What's wrong with you?
I partook in the mimosa bar. I probably had 4.
By the way, if you ever invite me to mimosa party, I'll beat your fucking ass. Anybody. If you're in person, you go, hey, you want to come to my mimosa party? I'm going to punch you in the face like you fucking loser.
And then I had a couple of beers. And
so you had an old fashioned, a Bloody Mary, couple of beers, a mimosa, and you're surprised you're hungover. Again, this is a 37-year-old dad of 3, twice divorced.
Yeah,
you realize those don't go together at age 37. I mean, I figured that one out when I was 21.
It all mixed in there yesterday, and it has been years since I vomited from drinking. And I don't know if I vomited from drinking or if I vomited from, because like when it's
37-year-old dad,
fall Sunday
with no job.
A lot of the times you get hungover.
Your priority should be the show. If this is your only source of income, your priority should always be the show, especially when you have legal fees, pending legal cases, child support, taking care of your kids. Your priority every day is to do your fake show for money.
Over during the 7:00 game, because you'll drink during your noon game. Then you'll go home for a little while. Excuse me. Again, this is going to be all day. And
normally there's so much energy going on this show. KF Sage, $10 since Mushmouth is sniping, and he's a danger to kids. Check out Mersh's 9/19/2024 Urban Youth stream on Rumble. Timestamp 129. Worth it. I promise. We got to watch Mersh. Do we have to watch Mersh? I mean, he says he's going to buy me a beer because I'm going to take down the Dabbleverse. Speaking of which, thank you, KF Sage. Appreciate it. I'll make note of that. Maybe we'll play it tomorrow. Speaking of which, I want to, as you guys all know, it didn't work out between ESO and us. We had to part ways. He was slipping up on the ones and twos. I asked him to put together a hype train. He brought kids to the hype train. So I fired him, and I was frowned upon for giving a pedophile a job in the first place. So I took a huge hit in reputation hiring a convicted pedophile as my producer. So we had to fire him. And he was only temporary because he's going to prison in December. He'll probably lose his life there because they don't like pedophiles. But I went ahead and hired a new producer. New producer. I Googled this guy. He has no record. This guy's on the up and up. He's on the ones and twos today. I'd like to welcome my new producer to Cumia'S Cucks. It's Niso Co. This guy's on the up and up, everybody. Brand new producer. Did a whole criminal background check on him. Everything came up clear. So give him a shout out to Niso Co. One Furious F, $5. Puppet Lady wants to add Ray to her collection of dummies. That's a pretty good fucking idea. Yeah. Bobblehead Ray, who's high right now at 1 o'clock with Meltons. Apparently, you got to wake and bake now to do podcasts. You got to wake up and smoke weed. And Ray DeVito is on board because he's got the gout, so he's smoking weed.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, my God. Let's listen to Hangover Steel Toe.
You go home after the noon games, then you kind of 3 o'clock games happen, and then by, your buzz is gone by 7:20. And you start to get a little headache. And I started to get a lot of a headache.
Whoa.
And when I got that headache, I decided, well, why don't we grab some ibuprofen, take those, and go lay down? So that's what I did. I took my ibuprofen. I went and laid down. This was at...
We do a fun show. We got a fun show over here. It's going to be a great show today. I mean, you could just tell by... he's talking about it. He's hungover.
Halftime.
Fun!
I think of the 7 o'clock game. It was probably 8-something, 9-something. And I took my ibuprofen. I went and laid down. And then I got some of the... Excuse me.
He's yawning. This is so
I got
fun.
some of the pre-puke warnings. Some of the pre-puke warning signs, which are room spinning, which are what I call shaky eyes. You can't really focus on anything. If you try to look at something, you get nauseous. So my eyes start darting around, start getting a little shaky. I start to, the head starts to hurt, the room starts to spin, and I go, I know what this is. And the older you get, the more vomiting feels like a heart attack. Like the older
Christ,
you get,
this
you
is
start
boring.
vomiting, you're like, I don't want to finish puking because I feel like I'm going to fucking die. I feel like my goddamn heart's going to explode. Long story short,
Oh, save us, dude. Save us. Jesus Christ. So I guess we missed nothing this morning with Steel Toe. Hey, it's 420 people watching. 420 people. I guess it is. Everyone's smoking weed today.
Smoke weed every day.
I feel like I'm dying listening to this shit. Whoa! Alex Ortiz hated it. No, he did a dance for me when he got back. Can we get an April palate cleanser? A. Thompson. Well, there's no super chat, but I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and give you one anyway. On credit.
Hey, I am glad. I'm so glad I'm not on the DeVito show anymore because he's a fucking asshole who headbutted me and choked me, and now I have to do is suck Nick's dick all day long.
I don't know if that was good or not. I think it was good. Salvador M says John Frusciante killed River Phoenix. Whoa! Outside the Viper Room. He was there when River Phoenix died, though. I don't think John Frusciante was behind his death. Although John Frusciante almost died. You ever seen John Frusciante high on drugs? Holy shit, is it disturbing. When he was a total crackhead, heroin head. Jesus. You got to check it out. I'll just give you a glimpse. It's fucking crazy. Let's check in with that. I know it's not Cumia'S Cucks, but I can do whatever the fuck I want. I got my new producer who can pull up anything.
When I first started, I was really mad at this guy who was.
This is John Frusciante, the guitar player from the Chili Peppers. This is when he quit after Blood Sugar Sex Magic because he couldn't handle the fame. He just went into full-on heroin mode. Look how fucking crazy he
My
is.
last time ever playing a sport, baseball, and this guy who I thought was a real jerk, I sat in the outfield and made up a song about how I thought he should die. So I went home and I filled up a tape with 45 minutes worth of songs. And ever since I've been writing songs.
Yeah, go check it out. John Frusciante on heroin. You're going to want to see it. KFSH is just donating to say Melton is a proponent of AI child porn and should be lit on multiple lists. Yeah, Melton's a creepy dude. He's a very, very creepy dude. I was like one of the few people to catch on early. Kevin caught on to it, but he's not. He's always running to hitch his wagon to somebody. And it's not good. He's just a creepy, creepy dude who has to lie about everything in his life. But he's got a lot of dummies fooled, that's for sure. That's a fact, Jack. Breaking news. Is that Paul Stanley? No, that was he was inches away from death in that era, 92 to 97. Yeah, it was really bad for John Frusciante. And it's amazing. I went and saw the Chili Peppers this summer here in Tampa, and he's still a fucking unbelievable guitar player. You know, I know the Chili Peppers get a lot of shit. You know, they're very commercial. They're on a lot of they're still on a lot of terrestrial radio being played, but they're a good band. They're solid. I don't care what anybody says. Thank you, KF Sage, for this. You're the man.
That is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
G-Rob says, I sent you some TMZ shitverse news on Twitter. All right, G-Rob's in here. Say hi to your moderator. One of them. Bill from Jersey's, I still think's in here. Leo Gunn says, you got to see what Ray's up to. Holy shit. No, we saw. According to G-Rob, under new management, today's show will be under a new channel, the Stuttering John podcast at 2 p.m. There will be no show at noon. See you there. Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm pretty sure the whole Vince the lawyer, Stuttering John thing it's all a work. Dave H says John Frusciante's father was a judge. I actually knew that for some reason. And I actually know he lives in Florida. I don't know why I know that. But John Frusciante's father lives in Florida and he's a judge. Blood sugar baby. She's magic. Doodle says Anthony Kiedis bought me a beer during college. That's nice of him. I met Anthony Kiedis in 2006. He saw me do stand-up at Lucky Strike off of Sunset in Los Angeles, California. I got a photo with him. It's on my Facebook. I'm not going to pull it up. Nikki I says, okay, bye, Jake. Is Jake Hudson in here? What's he doing? Is he called? His father was Mike Judge, the guy who created the Beavis and Butthead. I didn't know that. Pretty sure his dad's name's John Frusciante. All right, here's another clip of Steel Toe. He talks about me right out of the gate. This is great.
Chad Zumock, I wish that was the real Chad Zumock, says they were
it's not
shitting on her hard. Well, then I like these pretty antisocial ladies. If they're shitting on Keanu, then they sound great. What's not to like?
Meanwhile, that's his former. I love how Keanu is turned. It's so funny to watch these guys just turn on each other. It's so fucking great.
Like I said, you guys, be nice. We said their name. That's probably the highlight of their day. They're doing a little show, trying to, get a little attention for themselves, talking a little shit about dramatic things. Leave them alone. Plus, they're shitting on Keanu. Leave them alone. They're having fun. All right, let's. I got to tell you guys about something I got this morning when I woke up from my little siesta.
I love how my chat has just become a Red Hot Chili Pepper conversation. I just kind of glanced at it. Gary Player says, Frusciante came off really bad in that second clip. I started writing music because I was a bitter nerd. Then I did heroin because I was also scared of success. I mean, Anthony Kiedis is a creep. I mean, it's fucking hilarious. Chili Pepper talk.
Yes.
This is a pro show, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Look at his, speaking of pro shows, I always forget to check Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Kiki Bucks, everybody. If you would like to donate, I'm accepting donations over here. Why not? Let's be a steel toe. Let's beg for money and hit the goal and use that joke that's been played out. Oh, Kelly just sent me $20 saying Melton sucks. Cool. Nice. Check Cash App. Nothing. All right. Well, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. What is Kiki inserting for money today? So what's Steel Toe see on his phone here?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's okay. I was looking at I got an email about from State Farm.
Ooh.
That says, is that true? JH says Aaron Chrissy Mayer was blaming you for Nick Rekieta's downfall.
Whoa!
Me? See, I would have said it was the other way around. Like if I hadn't gotten out of that cyclone of shit, that could have brought me all the way down. Almost did.
Isn't it just funny going back and watching in retrospect, like what Chrissy Mayer has become and how they all just turned on this guy? They brought him to Content House. They had him on their shows, the Simcast, Carl. They rolled out the red carpet. I was the only one that knew this guy was a fucking loser from the get-go. From day one, when he started attacking me, I was like, this guy sucks. That's why I didn't engage. But Chrissy, Carl, Kiki, Gino, they literally rolled out the red carpet. They went on each other's shows. And now they're all shitting on this guy. Literally everyone is shitting on this guy. He said he was going to make me the next Stuttering John. He's worse than Stuttering John. Out of everybody in this world, the shitverse, this guy is the shittiest one out of all of them.
I'd say it's the other way around. He was already a mess when I met him. I mean, high on Molly the night of the show. He licked my face the first night we met. We're at Benton Station. Licks my face. Like, come on. We're not licking faces. Stop. He did it like 3-4 times. He was a face licker. Don't be a face licker. Kiki cried because she couldn't win over those hags. Why are we calling them hags? I don't know who these people are. Should I snipe them sniping me and we can see? I don't think they're hags. They're just trying to do a show.
Thank you to Stallion19 for this clip.
Evil and awful, especially when they hate Keanu.
Subscribe to his channel.
What is it? Pretty Social? Pretty antisocial. Oh.
He's going to
smile
snipe.
for me, baby. Where are they? They're live right here.
Whole exchange that he has with the chat right now, like with like, oh, you know, this.
He licked his whole side of her face, man. No dude will ever lick. Yeah, if Nick Rekieta licked my face, I would punch him in the fucking face. But Aaron just took it like a bitch. Kind of like when Bert Kreischer told that story about how Jay Moore just smacked him in the face. And Bert's like, I thought that's what you had to do. Just take it. He was the headliner. And I thought that's how Hollywood worked. I'm like, no, you punch back, you fucking douchebag. What else did he lick Aaron? I know. They probably sucked each other's dicks.
I thought they were watching me live. They're not watching me live? That then. They're doing something from a week ago. No, we got to be able to interact. We got to be able to talk to each other. They're late on this. You know what I think? Is this one of those shows where, like, once the shows that are kind of on to shit right away latch onto something, they grab onto it. They see how well it does, and then they grab onto it after?
Like Carl.
Yeah, that's no good. You can't do that. You got to be more on top of shit. That's why I had to stop doing a lot of the drama stuff. It's just too much to keep up with. It's just it's too much. It's too much of a time.
That's why he had to stop doing the drama. You are the drama stuff. You are the drama stuff. Your whole life is in shambles. You have pending charges. Your ex-wife has pending charges. You violated a restraining order. You have a mugshot. You got arrested.
Time suck for you. It's Chrissy's fault for having a comedy show. They should have never met. Well, no, I think Chrissy and I worked together to book that.
That's another thing. Steel Toe employed Chrissy, Keanu, and Gino. He flew them to Minnesota, paid him money to do shows at Stoney's. Chrissy, she left because her father died. At the time, I thought she was just trying to stick it to Steel Toe, but she had a pretty good excuse. If your father dies, you can leave. But they all turned their back on this guy. It's hilarious. I love it.
She was looking for dates, and I said, well, come up here to Minnesota. So that was kind of a dual thing. So anyway, State Farm sends me this email, and they said, we're sending an adjuster out for your claim from March 1st.
What?
And I'm like, I didn't have a claim March 1st.
I bet it's April.
There's no claim on my account.
I bet it's April. I bet it's April.
I'm thinking what it could be.
April.
It could be from April's truck.
Yeah,
The claim she kept trying to have done.
it's my truck. You bought the truck for me.
I don't think she knows that I removed her from our auto insurance. That I don't pay her auto insurance anymore.
Wait, why?
So I think that might be.
It's because Nick Blow's coming to me.
Yeah, auto claim on 2020 Chevy Silverado. Estimate pending.
420's watching,
I thought she already
baby.
got multiple checks sent out for this.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, did she get in another wreck on March 1st? Uh-oh.
He doesn't do drama stuff. He can't keep up with the drama stuff. Meanwhile, he covers Nick Rekieta and his ex-wife.
Uh-oh. Oh, she hasn't cashed. Oh, interesting.
They do a fun show.
So she hasn't cashed the check.
This is fun.
From the. Oh, this is interesting because I can track it on my State Farm thing.
This is a fun show.
She hasn't cashed the check that they gave her to fix her truck from when she hit that deer when we were driving.
I bought cocaine with it. I bought cocaine with the State Farm insurance.
But if she,
I took the State Farm insurance check and I bought coke for me and Nick.
She's not covered on my insurance plan anymore. Does she get to use that?
Yes.
Or because it happened while she was covered, she does get to. I don't know.
We don't do drama shows.
No, but March 1st, that March 1st was not the.
This is his idea of a good show. We have a good show for you. We have a great show coming up. This is it. Here it is, everybody. The great show that he told everyone it's going to be.
Was not the day we.
Is April on my insurance? No, she can't still be on my insurance. Great show.
Hit the deer. It was back in January or February.
I hit the deer. My bow and arrow is broke, so I hit it with the car. I tried to kill it with the bow and arrow, but it broke, so I hit the car with the deer.
That's interesting. Auto claim pending. Huh. Estimate pending. We scheduled a State Farm appraiser to prepare your estimate.
Maury in the chat says, nobody gives a fuck about insurance, car insurance payments. Whoa, Bill from Jersey just gifted another 5. Who loves Bill from Jersey? I do. Oh, that's when Rocky finally beat Apollo in the sand in that foot race in Rocky 3. Thanks, Bill from Jersey. T-Gun says he can't cancel her insurance without telling her. Really? Is that true? Bill from Jersey. They love you in here, buddy. Whoa! T7876 just gifted 5. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Squashed. I hit the wrong one. I hit the fucking squash. I meant this one. Maybe I'm high, like Melton and Ray.
Smoke weed every day.
Is Ray still on? Did he break 50 viewers yet? Did Ray break 50 viewers yet? He's still on. He's still at 40 viewers, Ray. It's not good. Kevin Brennan did not put you over like you thought he would. Because they actually saw through. Look at this. I'm not joking. This is Ray's idea of good radio here.
I hate you, and I hope everybody reads how much I hate you, and you're broke, and I hate you, and I hate you, and I hope you die, and I hate you.
Ray's like driving people away with this lady, this puppet lady. Yeah, we're going to do the Ray DeVito show tomorrow night, and if it all comes together, it's going to be a fucking beautiful thing. Whoa! Jeff Closer just gifted 5. Whoa!
What a rush.
Whoa! They're doing it! Holy shit! You guys are phenomenal today. Jeff doesn't fuck around, according to Alex Ortiz. No, he doesn't. This guy knows the show way too well.
And punt. And punt.
What happened to Maxwell, everybody? Maury says, membership train. How many are we on the membership train? I don't know. We started the show. We were at, we hit 1,900, but a lot of people, got gifted memberships, but they didn't renew. Some people renewed. We were at 1,436 before the show started. So I think the goal's going to be 15 now. Can we hit that by the end of the month? So it's 1,436. I think we could hit 15 by the end of the month. Today's only Monday, so we got a week. One week left in the month of September to hit 1,500. I think it's very doable because I didn't think we were going to hit 1,900. We fucking nailed it. Ewa Robinson says, I still have time to renew my membership, Shark. Please do renew your memberships. Chad, see if the puppet lady can do your show. I'll pass, Thompson. I'm going to pass on that. Maury says Stella B is doable. Whoa. Come on, guys. We only have a few ladies in here. I don't want to fuck it up. Bill from Jersey. Not funny. I don't know if you guys were around during my Maxwell fights back in the day, but they were legendary. They were shortly after the Opie and Anthony feud with him. Maxwell went to 98.5, and I was still on afternoons on WMMS, and we literally ruined his morning show. He got a 2-year deal. He didn't last. I think they fired him after 10 months. That show was so bad. It was so bad. And then he tried to come back with the Pauly MF20 pot. No, he went to Chicago. He got a job at the Loop. And then he got fired from there because they brought over Mankind. I almost had his job in Chicago, too. We're going to have to talk about the Maxwell days someday because those are some legendary episodes. You know what? Let's get to it. I've been shitting around. Thanks to everyone that called the Drunk Dial hotline on Saturday. There's so many, I couldn't get to them, and we're going to have to spread them out this week. So, thanks.
I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrinkle drunk. What's up? McDrinkle drunk. One time. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. Give it up. McDrinkle drunk. That's my name. McDrinkle drunk. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk.
Call the hotline, 323-977-9642, 323-977-9642. Put it in your phone, get fucked up, and call and leave a message. And again, thanks to everyone that came out to the Boca Black Box on Saturday. Fucking sold out the small room. It was a huge surprise. Again, to Stu John and Jack for coming out. You guys were great. We appreciate it. Let's get to the Drunk Dial hotline right now. This is from the 618 area code.
Mud Shark.
Yeah, that's me.
You're
What's up?
killing it lately. Killing it with the Cumia'S, Cucks, and the Radio Show.
I got them
both
all.
got really badass theme songs.
Fuck yeah,
and
dude.
Even that Smack Talk Zumock, that clip channel. That's
Yeah, what happened to that
theme
channel?
song too. That guy did a good one.
Yeah, he kind of went away, though.
Anywho,
He disappeared.
killing it. Keep killing
We're
it. Keep doing it. Hey, and I had a question for you. Have you ever worked with or do you know Nick Mullen? And if
No.
so, what was the experience? What was the experience like? All right, Mud Shark. You have a good evening.
I've never worked with Nick Mullen. I'm aware of who he is. I know he was on was he on Cumtown, or he still is on Cumtown? He worked with I know Nick Mullen knows who I am because he was at Side Splitters, and I forgot the comic local guy who opened for him, but he said they were talking about the Tampa scene, and they brought my name up, and he's like, "Oh yeah," I goes, "I heard Chad Zumock's pretty funny." So, but I've never worked with Nick Mullen. I hear he's a pretty funny guy, though. Nick Mullen sells tickets. So I have nothing against Nick Mullen. I just never worked with him. So comedy's like high school. We're all aware of each other. You know, Patton Oswalt knows who I am. He used to look at my Instagram stories like every day. All right, this one's about Shang, the comic Ray had on the other day. Shang's a piece of shit, just for the record. I'm on record by saying Shang's a piece of shit.
Hey, Mud Shark Army.
What
I'll
up?
tell you what. Remember that guy that Ray had on the other day?
Shang,
or whatever the hell his name is.
Yep.
Did Chad tell you a story about how what the loser he is?
He's always been a
Look at
loser.
his Twitter, this big race baiter, Shang. Go leave him some nice messages. And now go check out his YouTube channel where he gets 20 views a day.
Yeah, he buys a lot of views.
Sucker. This guy's the biggest piece of shit there is. He's got
I agree.
Oswald's balls down his mouth just so
Whoa.
he can do his show. He says he's a headliner. Yeah, the guy's 60-something years old, hasn't done shit in his life.
Shang has one of those he has one of those specials Melton got. Comedian Shang on YouTube. He's got 14,000 subscribers. That's not true. He definitely bought subscribers. Well, I remember back in the day, I remember Shang from MySpace, and he had like a ton of MySpace followers, and everyone said he bought MySpace followers back in the day. This is Shang's YouTube. He says he has 14,000. It's another Chrissy Mayer here. Look. Then he's got 57 views from a video 12 days ago. He has 61 views from a video 3 weeks ago. 55 views from a video 3 weeks ago. 240 views from a video from 3 months ago. 86 views from 3 months ago. So yeah, he's full of shit, this Shang. I'm not a fan of his. I think he sucks. His comedy sucks. He's obviously a liar. Last drunk phone call. Let's go to Los Angeles.
Hey, Chad, good evening. My name is Charlie. I have a friend of mine that was taking a comedy class in Los Angeles, and the instructor basically said that he doesn't have an original voice, basically identified him as a hack. Ooh. And he still believes that he has an original comedic voice. And
we're talking about Liam.
We were given this number. I guess you cater more to, individuals that have a hack type material. I guess that's something that you specialize in. So I guess, I don't know if I need to send you an email. I'm going to give him your number, and hopefully, I don't know if you do
talking
online,
about
like
Liam
type classes, or if they have to come to you for private lessons. But, anyway, it's a dream, and I just want to support my friend's dream. And, so hopefully this is the right number. I think this is Chad. So I will pass
it is.
Along. Thank you for your time.
Big W says Liam stinks. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Liam. I have no problem with Liam, but I full disclosure, I was listening to him on Saturday when I was driving from Boca back to Tampa, and I had to shut it off. I mean, it was a bore fest. And I'm just being honest, and usually honesty gets me in trouble. But hey, listen, am I going to burn another bridge? Who knows? But call the drunk dial line 323-977-9642. Again, we got a lot of them, and I'm going to be playing those throughout the week. So call, leave a message. We appreciate it.
I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrinkle drunk. What's up? McDrinkle drunk. One time. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. Give it up. McDrinkle drunk. That's my name. McDrinkle drunk. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk.
Way. See this Angelo shirt? This is Tony Mazer got me this for my birthday because it's my favorite pizza. It's in Lakewood, Ohio. I swear to God, 6 months ago, I could not fit. This shirt did not fit. You know, a lot of people were getting on me because I gained weight, and I did. I was drinking too much. I was depressed, but the past 2 months, I've been like, I got a trainer. I've been working out, and I lost 20 pounds, gained 7 pounds of muscle, and this shirt fucking fits now. It's the lightest I've been since 2013, so I'm like addicted to it. I'm addicted to working out, and I'm eating healthier. I'm doing like everything the opposite Melton's doing. Like Melton's getting fatter, he's getting bigger, his skin's getting grosser, he's got skin tags. He's smoking weed, he's just consuming. He's like Kate Meany, just they're constantly vaping and smoking and eating. And I'm doing the opposite. Whoa! I know you hate Maxwell, but did you get along with Stansberry? Just curious. Mike Z bringing up old shit. Whoa! And punt. He must be from the Cleveland area. Yes and no. Stansberry was kind of a douche, especially when he got fired from MMS. Like he could not handle it. He could not handle that I got the job over there. He pouted. He told like mutual salespeople that I sucked and I was never as good as he was on the air. To this day, I heard he was talking shit about me like 2 years ago at a Cavs game, saying I suck. My career is fucking over. That's why I never got hired in radio again. And they got that job over at 98.5, and he fucking pouted the whole time, even though he was making $90,000 a year. And then he got fired from there, and we worked together at 87.7 Cleveland Sound, which was a shit show. And he had a huge ego when he was over there. And I was being nice to him. I always went out of my way trying to be nice to him. But he always had some weird complex to me because I got hired in his time slot, because that MMS afternoon show was his dream. And when he lost it, he couldn't handle it. But I tried to get along with the guy, but he's very full of himself for some reason. And now he's back with MMS. He like kind of kissed the brass ring of Keith Kennedy and all them, and he's a corporate shill, and he'll do anything to be employed over there. And I don't talk to him, but He's always been pretty shitty to me. But because Maxwell pumped him up like he was like this fucking awesome talent. My gym just sent me a membership survey. Should I tell you where I work out? Never. I don't want to be Ray. Squashed. I don't want you taking away my gym membership. Mike Z just gifted one. Whoa. Thank you, Mike. Hopefully I answer your question about Stansberry. Bill from Jersey says Stansberry sucked at stand-up. I had him open our show once for me, and he was not good. He was not good. Why radio is so cutthroat. Radio's over. He's half right, Rude. Yeah, radio. I mean, no one wants a radio gig. Like, there's zero buzz with my old radio show right now. In fact, it's on right now. Just to give you an idea. And I know. Carl said they don't promote their YouTube page. Yes, they do. They do. Trust me, they do. Alan Cox Show. It's on right now on YouTube. And this is not a good look for sales. There's 81 people watching my old radio show right now, and there's 439 in here. So you're going to want to advertise with me, not the Alan Cox Show. That's a fact, Jack. Look at this. This is my old coworker. Alan.
Browns, I heard, was told lost. I
can't
only do the
Bill
Cox out
Squire still
pre-games
works
when
there.
they're on the road. So when they're here at home, I pay less.
He's still doing the Cox pregame. He's been doing that for fucking 12 years.
But when
the full disclosure, Alan knows nothing about football
for that. But
yet he's still doing the pregame for football
to make short work of the New York.
God, Alan's looking old.
And they didn't count on a guy named Malik Neighbors. I always love when the team Cleveland's playing is making history. That's always fun. When those are the headlines.
98 people are watching, and they went up 10 when I clicked over.
But Malik Neighbors.
Is he related to Jamar Neighbors?
As a rookie, a young.
Wow, this show is fucking boring.
Old. You forgot how young some of these guys.
I'd rather watch Rock Bottom than the Alan Cox Show.
Because they're like 6'4", 280 pounds, you know.
Now my numbers are dropping.
Becomes the youngest wide. This is one of those weird multiple data point records, but whatever.
Jesus. All right, we're Xing out of that one. Jesus. Mike Z for the win. Who does Alan show blow? T-Gon. Alan Cox Show. Hey, Doodle, let's set it up, Toots. I didn't have you all last week. So it's your time to shine. Doodle, do your thing. Do your thing. I need you. You know what I'm talking about. Set it up, Doodle. Let's go. Doodle, let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What did we learn, everybody? Holy shit. What did we learn? It's been a minute. What did we learn, everyone? What did you learn today? I'll tell you what I learned. There we go. Apparently, Melton was sniping me today, and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, those days are over, Melton. Sorry. The sniping's played out. It was played out when I did it with Kevin. Now that I have an actual loyal following, you can't do it. They don't like you. They don't like child porn, Melton. You creep everyone out. We learned that Mersh owes me a beer because I'm going to take down the Dabbleverse. We're doing it. What did we learn? I learned you guys are awesome. Maury loves all of you. We learned Ray is a sucker for dummies. We learned that we hit 1,500 members very soon. I'll have an update for tomorrow. Thank you again to D7876 for gifting 5. We learned that. I learned Jake Hudson is a steel toe mark. He's also a Ray spy. MSO, you said we could have hit the goal today. We did. I learned I hate when I'm late to the show. We missed you. We learned that we are on the road to 1.5 thousand. Yes, Doodle. Yes. We learned Pat Dixon is deleting videos on Rumble, and his channel is no longer listed on my favorites. Really? I just learned that right now. Wow. We learned that Ray DeVito is worse than ever. Yeah, his show is fucking wow. We learned that Ray copies Chad. Yeah, I know. He'll have drunk dial soon and a $100 tier. We learned that Aaron doesn't know how to drink. Yeah, 37 years old. Bloody Marys, mimosas, beer. Fucking idiot. We learned that Alan Cock got radio hair. Not looking good on the Alan Cock show. We learned Steel Toe Promise is a great show, but fails every single time. That's a fact, Jack. We learned a life lesson. Yes. We learned Melton's molested children are fighting back and scratching his face in defense. Is that why he has all the skin scratch tags? We learned that the Ray DeVito show is tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. Oh, I can't wait. My favorite show to do, by the way, the Ray DeVito show. So niche. You learn Ray gets more views than Carl's Creep Off. That's sad. Carl's Creep Off sucks, too. I learned that Mudshark has gained muscle, lost fat. Something weird is happening to Pat Dixon. I don't even think about Pat Dixon. We learned that I missed Chad, and I missed you too, sweetie. I missed you so much. We learned that Melton has a need for weed. He can't do a show fucking sober, man. He's fucking high every day.
Smoke weed every day.
When I worked with him in Oklahoma, he was like literally sitting on his ass, smoking, vaping like nonstop. He never got up. He just sat there and watched Two Bears, One Cave. And at the time he was watching Steven Crowder like all night long. I wake up in the middle of the night. He was just smoking weed. He couldn't follow me either. T-Gun says, we learned that Rob Saul changed jobs. So the legend was wrong. The legend was wrong. He just changed jobs. I just thought it's funny if he got fired because he was always bragging about his bartending gig. And I'm not all about people getting fired. I don't go try to get people fired. Red Bull the Silver says, who is Alan Cox show again? Yeah, exactly. Who is he? All right, everybody. Well, we got one in the books for today. Went a little long. Thanks for everyone for their contributions. Thanks again. Let's check the Venmo before we get out of here. Thanks again. Oh, just Kelly. Kelly for donating 20. Thank you to Mike Z for gifting a membership. Jeff Closer for gifting 5. D7876 for gifting 5. Bill from Jersey gifting 10. Jack Brennan dropping 20. KF Sage dropping 10. Ken Mosca dropping 20, stopping by. Gary Player getting it going, gifting 5. Legend dropping 20. You guys are the one. Big W for becoming a member. I don't know why he wasn't a member already. Jesus Christ. Might be on Kevin's show later. Don't know. I know you guys miss me over there. For Sizzle, my nizzle. Oh, and thanks to my new producer, everybody. That's totally not Iso. Brand new producer, Niso Ka. Niso Koi. Iso Ko. Iso Ko. Niso Ko. Not Iso. Niso Ko. He's a different. Different guy. I know people are like, oh, that's no. It's completely different. Completely different. And I dare you to say otherwise. He did a great job today, so I think it's good. I think he's going to do a good job over here. Totally not a child molester. Yeah, Niso Ko, E.O. Robinson. So anyways, guys, thanks for being a part of the show today. Again, thanks to Mersh for buying me a beer when I take down the Dabbleverse, the shitverse. Thanks to Melton for being a fat piece of shit, for darkening his studio so you don't see his face, for turning up his the levels on his voice so he could sound like he's a tough guy. Big W. I thought I was already a member. It says I've been a member for 3 months. So, well, better late than never, motherfucker. Welcome to the party, fucking Big W.
Welcome to the party, Pat.
One thing I do know, Big W, you're a member now. And that's all that counts. Welcome to Cumia'S Cucks.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl. Kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.